there. I was the last one in NSW who stood there and was pretty much there. For me, if I don't know, Dina might be, he was surprised that I was the only one there. Not because, you know, because he went away, he expected me to leave too, but I stood there because it was my dream to become a wrestler. And if no one wants in their mind don't want to say anything or that, but I know in my mind, when I first met with Chris, it was flushed into my head. I was nervous as hell. I was very nervous, and actually everybody's in their eyes that they thought I didn't have potential, that I didn't have that willpower or anything like that, until I wrestled with Chris. And people, they know what I'm talking about. I know Demon Man was one of them, even though if he doesn't admit it or not, he has to at least try to admit it that I know he was thinking about that. Who else? Dread, maybe. I'm not sure. I know Rush was his wife was thinking about that. Bitch, I know half of the roster in SW until I showed them off. Everybody was surprised at what I did in my first match. Even though I lost, but they were surprised, completely surprised. Since then, I became better. I was becoming much more better in my second match when I actually destroyed Lestat. Everybody was getting more surprised the way I was wrestling, the way I acted, the way my character goes. Everybody was surprised. For me, it felt good. Even now, even though I got hurt and broke my arm, people in their minds are like, are you gonna wrestle again? Some people in their minds are like, I don't think we should or shouldn't. But in my mind, wrestling is like that. If you get hurt, like you're riding a bike pretty much, you ride a bike, you fall down, you don't quit. You get up in the bike and you start again until you get it. You might break a leg or something, or you might break a neck, but once you recover, you just want to ride that bike again, since you want to complete something. That's what for me as wrestling is to me. It's a dream that I want to become. I want to become a pro wrestler since anything. Of course, I did have two other dreams, but you know, it didn't work out for me. One was baseball. I didn't like baseball because I really wasn't much of a baseball fan. Basketball, back then when Chicago Bulls, they were my favorite basketball players, and my basketball player, the main one at Chicago Bulls was Scottie Pippen. Certain people look at me weird, but he was, for me, he looked the best. That didn't work out for me since I had the strength of it, the speed, and the mentality of it, but it felt like it wasn't me. So wrestling was the thing for me. When I tried it and everything, was like a whole new version of me. But even with a broken arm and all that, my body wants more. Somehow it feels like it wants to go back and do it again, wrestle again. Feel that having a title in your hand. It's like I really, really want to go back in a way, but I can't wait to come back. 2-3 more months left, but I can't wait. I really cannot wait to come back. It's been my dream, my heartful dream to come back to wrestling. Everybody wants me back. I don't care when everybody wants me back. Even people that think they're not expecting me to come back, they know in their hearts they want me back, since it felt like I was like the top dog. I felt like, you know, I don't know why, but I feel like Rey Mysterio in a way, but I don't know. Could be just me. Anyway, this is the end of this session. This is Soldier Story 20 right here, signing off. I killed the bastards in hell. Yeah, that's right.